Your thing, your thing, hello, diamonds in the wax. You can cause a laugh, never seen a victim die. That's how you get shot. I did Spanish mode, I do that. What up, what up? Check in. What's good, my bro? Press one if you can hear me and put your question in the chat. I'm gonna start at 2 minutes. So we at 45 seconds. It's gonna be 1 minute. Just go ahead and put your questions in the chat. Um, Press one if you can hear me too. I don't know if I'm talking to myself. Good, you good. What's up, Wise man? What's going on? Cool, cool. So y'all put your questions in the chat. And in just a few seconds, I just go over it real quick. So if you guys don't know the reference to Vegas, I'm not talking about if you guys are, I'm referencing Vegas because I was a part of the Game King seminar. So I'm not just referencing like Vegas was so fun or it's this many hoes. Like that's not what it's referencing. So in case, for context, if you guys don't know what I'm speaking of, I'm actually talking about the Game King seminar in Vegas, not just like recap on my Vegas trip. It's about Game King. So yeah, so put your questions in the chat. So first off, I just want to thank Locario for blessing me and having the game recognized, game discernment to know that it's important for me to go on there and bless the stage. So it was pretty awesome, man. A couple hundred people showed up. They did the movie. They shot the movie part on a Saturday. I wasn't able to get taping for the documentary off the rip because they had the flood there, and so my flight got canceled. What's up, Bagley? What's up, TJ? The flight got canceled from the Hillary storm, so I had to go the next day. So when I got there, did some stuff. The speaking engagement was good though. It was me. King Dre was supposed to come, but he didn't show up because he got stuck in the storm too. So it was myself, Locario, Miles, 1950, BossMack. Who am I missing? Oh, it's Steeda Dean. And everybody had an excellent speech. I wasn't, to be honest with you, I wasn't sad. People heard my speech and said they liked it, but me personally, I wasn't really satisfied with it. Only because I had a lot of we all had like 20 minutes, and he let us go a little bit over because we're missing the person. But I don't know. It's like my mind moved too fast, and it's like what I want to say. If I had like, let's say I had 15 talking points that I wanted to go through, I only was able to go through 9. So I just taught myself too, like, I need a little bit, myself personally, I know that I need a little bit more time. I'm used to, streaming live, going 1 or 2 hours, and then going webinar 4 or 5 hours, shit like that. So I wasn't able to say everything I wanted to say. But and people thought it was good because they don't know what I had to say. So I guess what I had to say was good. But when Miles told me to wrap it up, I felt like I had just passed the half minute mark. So I still had a lot more to say. It was dope though, having people fly around and everybody knows who you are, but you don't know them. So, I was just, chilling, and people were lined up to tell me how I changed their lives or tell me that they like my books, and shit was pretty dope. Coach Cam, he did a little red carpet interviews. That was dope. The food was dope. They had nice gift bags. This one cat they had a raffle. This one cat, he won everything. I don't know how much he spent on the motherfucking raffles, but every time he was winning free consultations, free books, free stuff. Like I got 3 consultations that I got to give out for free. Um, Everybody's speech was dope. Steve the Dean was roasting, roasting people, cooking their ass, um, as normal. 1950 was really good. 1950 had a very interactive, uh, thing. BossMack, he was kind of like telling stories and cracking jokes. It was really engaging. Locario is a really good speaker. You can tell Lucario's very polished. Um, he's very polished, and Miles is too. Miles is a really good speaker as well. But I really, really like the way Lucario speaks and the way he does his thing. He's really, really polished. Um, it was good. You know what I mean? See, I know that it's different when well, let me speak for myself because for some people might not care, but for me, it was a little different. Like I can't wait to really. It just really excited me to be able to see everything and see how to do things, so I can do my own thing. When I do my own thing, I'm gonna wear a suit and I'm gonna go as long as I want. Cause I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of like okay, press one if y'all listening to me. Let me tell y'all. I want to make sure y'all still listening. Press one if y'all still listening, and then I want to make sure because it's kind of like going to dinner. Oh, you got to press on first. Okay. It's kind of like going to somebody's house for Thanksgiving, right? So they tell you, go ahead, baby, get all you can eat. Like, can I have more of this? Can I have more greens, Mrs. Jackson? Can I have more uh, neck bones or whatever, right? But see, but then it's like, so y'all know what I mean? It's like, so even though people offer you and tell you can do and get as much as you want, you still don't want to do it. You see what I'm saying? Press two if y'all understand that. So people will say, "Oh yeah, yeah, eat all you want," but then you don't want to look like the greedy ass, though. You know what I'm saying? You don't. So I don't want to like. I don't want to do too much on somebody else's stage. Press two if you understand that. So it's just like they say, "Yeah, man, kick your shit, whatever, whatever." But it's still somebody else's home. So it's like I want to do what I do, but I don't want to do too much. So I say that's Thanksgiving shit is a good example. Like, yeah, like they say, yeah, oh yeah, go get you another plate. And and they tell you you can get it, but you don't want to be the nigga getting four plates when everybody else getting two. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else getting two and stopping, and you still hungry at your two, but you want four. If ain't nobody else giving four, then you like fuck it. So it was kind of that feeling. Um, Miles told me that he was going to chop up some of my speech and put it in the documentary. So I'm still going to be in the Game Kings documentary, but it's just gonna be the footage that I got from my speech instead of the house that they rented. Now, I told him that I was willing to fly out to New York before the movie came out and do my scene, and that's just because I'm a creative person. I'm an artist, and so you know. I don't want my shit to look different than everybody else's. Everybody else talking in front of the pool and shit, and then here come my part, so I'm walking back and forth from the stage. I don't like that. It's like a splinter sticking out. So I like the gesture, but I want my shit to be on par with everything else. Because when I watch it, I want it to look a certain way. I don't know. If y'all know me, this nigga can't have his music up no louder, huh? God damn it. Can y'all hear me still? We got the Mexican gangbanger out here fucking playing this music and shit hella loud. All right, so apologize for that. So yeah, so it's like just like that. Like, you go somewhere and then they tell you, yeah, you can have all you want, but so it just lets me know how I want to do my shit. And I got a lot of ideas and creative things. RPC, P Dubs, what's going on, guys? Um, what we in 10 minutes? I gotta go to the post office real quick. Um, so let me just get to the questions real fast. If you guys missed the little recap, just catch the playback. I'll probably just leave this up. I ain't really tripping. Um, okay, let me see. Xbone says, how much of game and your personality play into it? It seems like people teach game as outward if thing instead of people don't know how to teach, bro. People don't know how to teach. What top 5 questions to ask your bitch to see if she's a hoe? If she a hoe, you ain't. I ain't gonna say you got to be a pimp, but if you've been around enough hoes, you'll be able to smell one, bro. You ain't gonna have to ask her shit. Just if you just around enough hoes, you gonna be around one. So if you want to know if your bitch is a hoe, you gotta be around more hoes to know if your bitch is one, bro. So it ain't a certain amount of questions because the reason why I say that is because AM1, what's going on? Because hoes are good liars. So you see what I'm saying? You see how I fucked you up, Expo, with the Expo level game right there? And it's just so swift because hoes are good liars, bro. So it really don't matter what you ask them because hoes are the biggest and best liars. They're the biggest manipulators. It's their job to cater to a man and make him feel good and shit like that. So yeah, hoes are the biggest liars. So you really don't need a question sheet of what to ask them. You just gotta be around more hoes, and then you'll be able to tell if your bitch is one. In the long story short, bro, because hoes know how to lie, bro. I mean, excuse me, bitches know how to lie, but hoes really know how to lie. You know what I'm saying? Joe Blast, what's up? Let's see what other question would be in here. Um, what we got? Um, I met Oaktown's finest. It was a good pleasure to meet him. Met Oaktown's finest. We got a picture up on the gram. Um, yeah, y'all don't have no more questions. I'm gonna give y'all 1 minute to ask another question or drop. If you drop a stupid chat, I'll extend the show. But um, I'll let somebody else ask a question real quick. How did you like it, Oaktown's finest? Oaktown's finest. Y'all tell them. Am I a real pimp in real life or am I a YouTube pimp? Let them know. Let these cats know because we just met. What energy did you feel from me? Am I a real pimp or am I a YouTube pimp? You let me know. You let me know what you think since you just met me. I'm shooting for real pimp, but let's see what he say. I gotta wait to see the DVD. They gotta edit it and stuff. So once I look at it back, um, I'll see. I got two throwbacks for you guys this week. No, excuse me. I mean, I got a throwback for y'all this week. It's the energy, right? It's not even. It doesn't. And see, it's not because I walked in there with two hoes and shit like that and a mean coat. It's just because you feel the energy. You could tell I'm a real town cat. You know what I'm saying? From the old school. It's a different vibe than these new niggas on the internet talking shit. What does the dynamics of any relationship? When does the dynamics in each relationship change? Relationships dynamics change throughout. You just gotta learn how to juggle them because some things are gonna go in your favor, but sometimes they not, and sometimes you got to make sacrifices and go down to go up. There's never, I mean, there's times where like relationships are one sided, but I don't feel that those are healthy. You know what I mean? Because I've been with women who do whatever I say and kiss my ass and shit, but it ain't a healthy relationship. That's a narcissist relationship. You feel me? Relationships are give and take. So if you have a relationship when it's just one person giving and one person taking, I don't feel that that's healthy. Personally, I felt y'all energy. I was only watching. See what I'm saying? So any real healthy relationship is give and take. I've been in one-sided relationships, but it may be cool and interesting and ha ha ha. Yeah, this bitch do whatever I say, ha ha. But it gets old. It gets old fast. Eventually, you want a bitch to like have a brain and tell you and help you, give you suggestions and help you out in life and things too. So yeah, all relationships is up and down, bro. Unless you're in a narcissist relationship. So if she's a narcissist, you may be the one only feeding her, and if you're a narcissist, she's the only one feeding you. So yes, that's those don't go up and down, but I don't feel that those are fulfilling relationships personally. You feel me? But that's what I think. You see, this is not dating. This is not dating coaches. It's the real shit. You know. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. And I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all ain't dropping no super chat, so I ain't gonna stay on here all day. But I will say this, man, and this is some real shit. You guys want to be successful in women and shit like that, and sleep with a lot of girls. But I tell you, from someone who uh, slept with a lot of women and fucked a lot of bitches and banged out married women and shit and cucked toed and been to sexual orgies and shit like that. Um, it sounds like a cool thing, but what the fucked up thing about it, guys, is it really just desensitized you, bro. Because that shit was all fun and dandy and shit, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, I can't have a regular relationship now, bro, ever, because I don't trust bitches at all, bro. That don't mean, I mean, I could be, like I said, I could be in a relationship and technically have a girlfriend, but oh yeah, real quick. I got to tell y'all about the books. So real quick. So there's two more things I'm gonna tell y'all. So the last thing I was saying was it seems all fun and dandy when you're fucking all of these bitches, bro, but it's gonna fuck you up in the long run because if you find somebody that you into, press one if y'all can hear me. If you find somebody that you into, you may not be able to love her correctly, and then you're gonna have a fucked up relationship, bro. So just know that. Thank you, Expo. No sound. It's I got my books. I just put out 9 books in the last um, week. So these books are